when they are not getting the best service in all aspects of their preparation, that we undermine the outcome. So it's really simple. When I started out, the concept of strength training was just starting to gain a bit of appetite. It had a go, and then it had been pulled back. The coaches said, no, this is rubbish. It wrecks my athletes. And there was just starting to get a little bit of appetite again. So that was my first foot in the door. But then I realized that, hey, when they run around and do their endurance work, it's undermining what I do. So I had to learn how to optimize that and influence that and change it. And then I looked at the speed work and said, now the speed work's holding our outcomes back. And so I had to develop alternatives, master them, influence them, and get the results. And then the training load was killing me, and so I can't win no matter how good my physical preparation is, because our flexibility always came along with me in strength. That was a bit unique about it, because I brought flex immediately with strength. So I had to change the training load. So I had to control the entire training load, which was a journey in itself. It took many years to develop and implement and successfully prove that I could do that. And then the skill development and the psychological development, they just weren't there. The long-term athlete preparation, it just wasn't good enough. So ultimately, everything I've developed is not because I like to get out of my lane. It's because I have to get out of my lane, to use the mainstream perception, and ensure every aspect of athlete preparation is on point. Because it's not, we're just not going to win. We're just not going to, we're not going to get there injury-free. We're just not going to get there, and then we're not going to get on the podium. For me, it's non-negotiable. So I've spent literally 40 plus years, and the journey is far from over, but it takes a long time to develop what I've developed. And it was out of necessity, not out of desire to push people out of their space. So at the end of the day, it is hurtful when people realize that, when other professionals realize that I don't have a lot of regard for what they offer. I'm not rude to them, but we tend to keep in-house unless we recognize we have a limitation. Then I outsource. But I'm not outsourcing until I'm confident that someone can actually outperform me, because I'm not jeopardizing the athlete's outcome. And that was a great example where I don't like to be associated with losing because I know it's possible, not because I've had a lot of losing in my life. I've worked with a lot of athletes and we've lost. There's no question about it, but I'll fix that up, and I know it's possible, and therefore I like to get a high conversion rate. And